Yo, I'm Colin.
I'm Norika.
Welcome back to the bench.
Welcome back.
As you can see, it's raining.
Yo,
Yeah.
this weather's kind of weird, eh?
This is not Durban weather.
We're not used to it.
This is Durban and COVID weather.
This is winter for us.
Winter? Are we even still in winter?
No, we don't have winter in Durban, but this is...
We have all 4 seasons. We special like that. We're grand. We have everything. Just mostly summer though.
Mostly summer.
90% summer.
Yeah, no, this... But we really value you guys, so we are braving.
We're braving in the rain, as you can see.
Braving in the rain.
But it's fine. Just a light drizzle.
Just a light drizzle.
I mean, it's super sport you play in
lightning and
lightning and a
hurricanes.
cyclone. I mean, what's a light droplet here and there?
The water. How you doing, fam?
I'm alright. Can't complain. Same.
Same? That's so... I feel like South Africans repeat certain words, but no one else knows what we mean.
Yeah, like same. Like near. Close.
Now.
Soon. You
Soon?
know?
I don't think anyone says
soon.
When are you coming soon?
Yeah, soon.
Nah,
Bye.
fam. Nah, that doesn't sound right. So, game week 3. Not all the games are televised on TV.
Yeah.
It's still quite mad though, because I'm like, DSTV, why aren't you televising your games?
It's 1 for 1. We equal now. I didn't get a televised game. You didn't get a televised game.
Didn't.
Now you know how it feels like to support your boys,
But not watch them.
but not watch them.
So, out of like the 8 games I played in game week 3,
Yeah.
3 were not televised. Baraka versus Arrows that ended in a 1-1 draw.
I looked at this thing on Google. If you looked at it on Google, they scored in the 96th minute. So if that game was televised, it would have been a madness. But anyways.
Got a point though each.
Got a
home
point.
with a point.
Yeah.
TTM played Swallows. Swallows beat them 2-0. I feel like Swallows came back.
Yeah.
They were like, guys,
they're undefeated in the league
don't
right
take
now.
us for jokes.
So it's early days though.
We're back in
Yeah.
Premier Football, top flight football. And my boys, Stellenbosch,
How was the game, Norika?
they took an L against
Give
SuperSport.
us a full match analysis.
I
What
can't
did
give
you
you
see?
you know what? I saw nothing because it
How
wasn't.
did the boys play?
It wasn't on the television.
They're playing like fantastic football, attractive.
They don't even show you the highlights.
They don't.
So like, does that mean
They
that there's not even cameramen at the game?
It's not even like an illegal stream that you can watch online.
Because no one is recording the
on
game.
some like foreign Arabic websites.
So my boys went from, collecting draws to collecting an L. But it's fine.
Welcome to the club.
Still game week 3.
We will get there.
So 5 games.
Yeah.
Oh, it's televised though.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper Maritzburg. Cheaper 3-1 winners over Maritzburg United. Yo, guys. I think Veli's my favorite goalkeeper so far.
I think my favorite player in that time is Bienvenue.
Bienvenue. What does that mean?
Welcome.
Welcome. Is that
French.
Portuguese? Oh, French.
Welcome in
Bienvenue.
French. Bienvenue.
I think he's Cameroonian.
They got dope names in the side. Like Augustine
cheaper.
Quem, Veli Motwa, Bienvenue Eva Nga. Ballers.
He is a baller, but Chipper United won off 2 penalties.
Yeah, I know. Like Maritzburg, we thought they were gonna be a side. Turns out,
Maritzburg got another red card.
another red card and
Back-to-back red cards, guys.
back-to-back L's.
Back-to-back red cards, back-to-back L's.
That's tough.
But a great win, great 3 points for Chipper United.
Great 3 points from the boys from the Friendly City.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue.
Welcome to our game.
First
Welcome
hat trick
to our team.
of the season also.
Yes. Oh yes. Bienvenue scored
Bienvenue.
3 goals. If PSL had fantasy.
Oh, that guys, I feel like if PSL had like a FPL kind of vibe,
A fantasy league.
I would have triple captain Bienvenue.
Bienvenue would not have even been in your
Just
team,
for the
fam.
vibes. How do you know? We don't have fancy yet.
He's not in your team. I'm backing that. I'm a Zulu against Black Leopards. Our boys from KZN secured a win. Finally, we watched the game. The owners were there. They were
The owners seemed
ecstatic.
excited. They
2-0
seemed
win over
excited.
Black Leopards.
I mean, it was dope for the boys
Great
to
win.
actually get the win, get the season kicked off.
Clean sheets.
Clean sheet.
2 goals from their signing,
I mean,
Mamela.
They look and Mamela looked like a proper baller too. I mean, signing from Pirates, he looked like a proper baller. Quality goals from the boys.
100%.
So maybe that top four dream is gonna
It's
happen.
there. You have to.
Maybe they did get their match on Tinder.
2010 World Cup. Spain lost their first game, went on to win it.
Knowledge for your head top.
So You can lose in the beginning as long as you come through
Still
strong.
come out champions in the end.
Exactly. It doesn't matter what happens in the first, like, in the beginning
the
stages,
first,
right? Chiefs versus TS Galaxy. It wasn't an L for Chiefs.
Wasn't
0-0
an
draw.
L, but
No
like,
one scored. They went away with 1 point.
They still. When are you guys gonna score, guys? When? We're waiting.
They scored.
We're
Oh, it was an
waiting.
own goal.
I feel like they're waiting for Nurkovic to come back and score. But like they didn't score. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they didn't score. It was an own goal. So it doesn't really count. But like, when are these strikers gonna score, guys? Come on, man. When are you gonna win? I don't know. Gavin Hunt also. No thoughts.
No thoughts.
No thoughts.
How did your boys do midweek game?
I mean, what can I say? I mean,
Use your words, Colin. Use your words.
I said this last week about how it was a hard game going
Was
into the
it?
game. I mean, we had 3 injuries, right?
Bloom played Pirates.
Yes.
That was the game.
So we had 3 injuries going into the game.
So
we
we're
didn't
going
have our
with the
starting
injury.
goalkeeper.
The injury excuse.
Right.
Not a
It's
starting
facts.
goalkeeper.
It's facts. We
Okay.
didn't have our first 11 in the side. So like, I did predict this. Don't get me wrong. My footballing knowledge is top tier, guys. Top tier. When I tell you what's gonna happen in the game, listen to me. Listen to me. I said that Pirates were gonna control the game, right?
Okay.
Which they did. I mean, what can you expect from a side that was missing star players? So Pirates ended up like taking control. We didn't have a lot of chances in the game, and they scored. So well done.
Great goal though from Pirates.
Yeah, from Ndlovu. Killer goal. And it happened at the end of the game too. So like we were still in the game, and then like towards the end, when it was a banger, he like curled it around like Angelina Jolie wanted.
Do you know what's crazy though? I hate when this happens because when you watch it from a specific camera angle,
Yeah.
it looks like, because when I first saw it, I
You
was
thought
like,
the keeper was bad.
keeper should have saved it,
Yeah.
right? He'll keep it like suspect. Keeper should have saved this.
Nah, that was
But
a
you check the
quality
angle,
goal.
you check the
No
angle
ways.
and you just whipped it
Nobody
around.
was gonna save that, man. That was a
Whipped
quality
it.
goal from the
Whipped
midfielder.
it around everyone. Cape Town City Sundowns. Sundowns secured another win. 3 wise men, guys.
They did.
They're the truth.
They not.
They're the truth.
They did.
Are they
I feel
the
like,
truth?
I feel like they're playing with our emotions, you know. I feel like they're trying to make it easier for the rest of the league. Like they don't want to just run away from it, you know, with the league. They're just trying to be like, oh, we'll take an L here and there.
Don't
and
catch
then,
me, catch
you
me,
know,
don't catch me,
because
catch
like
me.
when we watch Sundowns, I think Sundowns this season. Okay, Pirates, you can say they're playing well, but like Sundowns look like they're playing the best football in the league, hands down. And I mean, these guys went full branding with their club. Nicknamed the Brazilians, gave the Brazilian man the armband. That's how you know you're serious.
A goal from Lekay,
Yeah.
another Lekay.
Crazy goal. Which one is it? Number 10th Lekay in the league?
I don't know how
I don't
many
know. I'm losing
Lekays.
count.
I genuinely thought there was one Lekay.
Was a crazy goal though. I mean, it looked like a proper like free kick
It looked
training
like
ground.
they trained it
Yeah.
to perfection. Scored a goal.
That's how you know like they're actually training on the pitch, you know, and like using their imagination when they're playing. I mean, you don't see that often with a lot of teams in the PSL. So it shows like the quality that they're getting on training sessions. It's there with set pieces especially.
And they're like serious about training and learning. Another madness was that second goal. Yo, guys, even now when I think about it, right? Like,
So,
Andile Jali
it's crazy. That was determination from the boy.
pulled a hamstring
pulled the whole hammy.
and still assisted. Like, he ran with the ball into the box.
Is
Then you saw him just like step up because his hamstring was gone. And he still crossed the ball in, scored a goal.
And
Well,
then
he
the-
didn't score the goal, but he
The
assisted.
guy who scored didn't even help him out. Wasn't it like, are you okay? Oh, yeah, he literally just went.
And
went
celebrated.
Off, he went off, he looked at him, he was like, no, he's fine. I'm going to celebrate. Went to the manager, celebrated with the bench, and still left Andile on the floor.
Yo, guys, I feel it now, hey? Like, every time I see like those type of injuries, I'm just like,
You just feel the tweak
it's
in
like,
the thigh.
ooh,
You know?
my hamstring.
But that's a good win for the Brazilians. I mean, especially being their first test, as you said, against another top 8 side. I mean, Cape Town City did come back firing. They hit the ball with the free kick also.
It wasn't a walkover for Sundowns.
I just think the level of football that they played was much higher than City. So
I don't think it was that. I think Sundowns just were more clinical in executing their attacking, like
You're
their
right.
attacks.
I don't know. What I took out from the game was that these guys, I don't know. Maybe 3 coaches are better than one at the end of the day.
Maybe 3 is better than 1. 1 year alone, 2's a party, 3's a crowd. Maybe crowds are good. I don't know what that saying is. MTN8 Semi-Final, second leg. You were gassed about this.
I was.
Why were you gassed?
That's why I was a bit quiet about the first game. Because,
You took an L midweek. But Bloemfontein Celtic came back.
We're in the final, baby.
Finals, beat Supersport. Won. Do you know what?
I told you.
I feel bad for Supersport.
Why?
Supersport, don't catch a break.
No, man, no. They must rest, though. No. This was going to be their fifth. I think this was
Fourth in a row.
Fourth in a row. No club has made 4 MTN8 finals in a row. They need to rest. There's no way they're going to make 4 in a row. Give somebody else a chance. And they did. They gave us... Actually, I wouldn't say they gave us a chance. We made it there. Of quality.
I just want to say Supersport would have scored.
Of how?
My man scored a goal. And his goal was ruled out because he apparently pushed a Bloem Celtic player in the box.
Okay, it wasn't. Okay,
it wasn't a push, guys.
It was a light tap on the back.
It wasn't even that hard. The man, he literally did this. He literally did this and jumped. And the Celtic player was like, oh my God, no.
But I mean, we did speak about this, about how there needs to be some sort of VAR. I don't know, but VAR is ruining football. But if that's another case, a recent case of if VAR was in the PSL, a decision's getting overturned. I mean, even before that Supersport penalty, Bloem was supposed to get... Why are you not talking about the Bloem penalty? Huh? Grobler slipped, tramped on my man's Achilles, and the ref just went, Ray Charles, didn't see the thing. So obviously, if VAR was in the PSL, decisions are getting overturned and goals are being given. Supersport had most of the chances in the game, and I mean, we did catch them on the break. And I mean, at the end of the day, we're in the final, baby.
Bloem's in the final. Guys, the next final was Chiefs versus Pirates. Pirates are already going into this second leg semi-final 3-0 up on aggregate. So that meant Chiefs had to score 3 goals to take it to overtime or to penalties or win.
You know what? I feel like I don't want to say anything, I'm notorious in the streets for
the Chiefs slander.
For Chiefs slander. But I mean, they tried. We watched the first half. First half. Brilliant first half. It looked like everything was coming together. They were actually gonna break the duck this time, get their first goal of the season. And it just didn't happen.
I thought Chiefs needed to score in the first half. They needed to go into the halftime break 1-0 up. Because that means, mentality-wise, it's not hard to score 3 goals in 45 minutes. But if you're going with a leg up and you were down 3-0 and now you're down 3-1, all you have to do is score 2 goals.
I think Gavin Hunt has a job in general with the side trying to motivate these guys now, because it's not like he's working with a whole team of inexperienced players. He's working with all the guys who've been in the league for a long time. And to try and motivate guys who played at the top level to try and compete again after just taking L upon L upon L upon L upon L upon L.
So unnecessary. Why are you rubbing salt in the wound for the people?
There's nothing more that I love
than to come at them. Do you know what? The first goal that they conceded, I'm putting that down to a goalkeeping error.
Yeah, Ekpe.
Now, do we say that is Kune done and dusted out here, and that's why Ekpe is in the team? Or is he not the guy?
Ekpe is a good goalkeeper.
He's the guy. Right?
But his saves aren't as clean as his throw. That's his problem. That's his problem. He must... I don't know how a keeper at a top club like Chiefs misses a basic save like that and spills it. He literally he tried to save it. All he had to do was hold on to it, and he literally spilled it on to the attacker, and it's in the net.
So that goes suspect.
It was a bit sus. But I mean, second half in general, although Pirates did collect a lot of pressure.
Pirates are not taking any prisoners. Pirates are we are going to secure this final.
That's why I said
we're going to bury you.
We did talk about Pirates in general being a top tier side,
They're gonna I feel like Pirates are just gonna be ruthless this season.
I mean, they're breaking their drought.
First final in 6 years.
So it's I mean, Coach Zinbauer is doing things with the boys.
We are going I'm so excited. international break, my boys, the boys.
Who we playing?
African Cup of Nations qualifiers. So the AFCON
Yeah.
2020, 2021, 2022, 2021.
2021 asterisks.
Yes.
Because you don't know.
COVID.
Guys. COVID.
It's going to be in Cameroon. I
Yeah.
put it out to the football universe that I will be in Cameroon to see our boys play. We are playing South Tomé and Príncipe.
I think it's going to be interesting to see how the boys play, especially after last time's international friendlies and not getting the results they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's going to be a lot of changes in the side.
Kune's back.
I mean, he's not going to play.
Is
He's
he just
not.
there?
Realistically, he's not going to play. I
There
think
for morale.
He's there for morale.
For vibes.
For the vibes. you know?
What's poppy?
What's poppy? You know, he's gonna be there. He's probably gonna like guide a lot of the younger players that are there in the squad, or like the newer players in the squad. You know, 'cause people can get reckless. People can get reckless when you go on tours. You know, boys get out of hand. So it's nice to have somebody that's like been there, done that. You know, show people the ropes.
It's really nice to see that like some of our foreign-based players will be here. So like Percy Tau will be back in the team. Like that's exciting to watch. Dean Furman always like solid in the midfield. To have the fam Luther Singh is in the squad.
He's back.
Don't know if he's playing, but my man's in the squad. Andile Jali though, hamstring over the weekend. That's out. I think we're really gonna miss that.
Yeah, we're gonna miss a lot of. I know like Sorrell's also out.
Yes.
Frozer's out. Mkiza's out. So defensively, these guys might leak goals. Hopefully not. You know, because I mean they are also giving a lot of debuts. I mean, Norika is making the side for the first time, so there's gonna be eyes on him, especially partnering Tyson at the back. So there's a lot of like new cogs in the machine that I think Molefe is gonna try out, especially for these. I mean, playing Southampton and Príncipe, guys, be honest. You don't know where this country was before we mentioned it. You didn't know.
Are we even saying South Home and
You
Príncipe
didn't know.
correctly?
We don't even know if we're saying it right, guys. There's only what? How many people there?
Like 200,000, just over 200,000.
Guys, there's more people in Durban than there is in this entire country.
Do you know what, but we shouldn't take it for granted, right? We shouldn't go into this game being like
Of course.
little men.
But we are not on the pitch, you see? So we can say this. The guys on the pitch need to be professionals and come home with the dubs.
I think it's going to be very important for our strikers, Kermit, Bradley, Kutumela, to actually score goals. Because if you look at Bafana Bafana, like the games that I've watched them play in, fine, like they get it together, goalkeeping, defensively, midfield. Like they are great at transitioning that ball and counter-attacking and moving that ball from the back towards the goals that they need to score in. And it's just that like when they get into that final third,
just putting the ball in the net, fam.
can't do that.
Just guys, come on.
It's like there was witchcraft and now the ball's not going into goals.
We know you'll have the ability to get the goals. That's
Exactly. We've seen our strikers score goals. We've seen the guys in the midfield and even some of our defenders score sick goals.
I think that's why we harsh on this Bafana team, especially because these guys show us that they do have quality in the PSL, and there's a lot of international base players, so that means that they have quality like in guys playing in European leagues, you know?
Yeah.
So they should be able...
And like big teams, not even
Yeah, they're
like
not
small,
playing
like
a little man
Montpellier, like big teams.
So they should have quality at the end of the day to actually get the goals and get the results.
Bafana is our favorite child. Like when it comes to South African sports, I think whatever Bafana do, we can't like hate them. Do you know what I mean? Like they could go on a losing streak and we would still support and back the boys.
Support them, fam.
I was in Moses Mabhida. I tried to wake this man up to come watch the game with me. He denied me. I went with another mate of ours and we stood in like torrential rain watching our boys not win. I just want Bafana to do well. Like I just want them to qualify for AFCON convincingly. I don't want us to end up in a situation where it's like we now need to start doing maths, eh?
We need to rely on South Tom to lose by 3 goals.
And then
and
Sudan
Ghana,
to do
you
something,
know?
and then Ghana to do something, and then
guys,
that's how we go through.
Guys,
That's
we
not what I
passed that.
want.
We passed that.
I think there's too much quality in South African football for us not to get through with Ghana. I think our biggest like hurdle in our group, like because we're in Group C, would be Ghana. So I expect so much more. So guys, let us know how you think Bafana Bafana are going to fare against the little island South Home and Príncipe.
South Home.
South Home and Príncipe.
Let us know how you pronounce South Home and Príncipe.
Let us know if you know where South Home and Príncipe is. Yes. Also, predictions for the MTN8 final. Bloemfontein Celtic against Pirates.
We don't need to predict games. We know the results already.
No, we don't. You let us know what you think. So don't forget to drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for getting this far in the video. We out.